Hello everyone, hello. Thank you so much for the 6-month membership, Boris. Hello Nonsense, hello Boris, hello Lucas, hello Mystery Man, hello Zone. How are you guys? How have you guys been? It has been so long. It feels like it's been forever. Well, it kind of has been forever, but it feels like it's been longer. I only took it was what, 3 weeks break. Hello Alex, hello Alter, thank you for the 6 months as well. Hello Toad. Oh my god. Why is everyone suddenly getting memberships? Thank you, Zeep and Performance. Happy New Year, Lera and Chat. Happy New Year. I guess it has been since last year. Haven't seen Lera since last year. That's kind of true. Can you guys hear the music? Is it okay? Wait, you know, I have a feeling like I might have forgotten. Wait. Oh god. I just remembered something about my OBS settings that I did, and I'm like, did I fix that? Oh goodness. Yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be okay. Hopefully it won't die. Please don't die on this stream. Anyway, so how are you guys doing? Oh, it's Kitten, I see. It has been a year, we aged a lot. It has not been a year. Okay. It has not been a year. Lera, can I print you on a t-shirt for personal use? Why do I feel threatened by that question? What are you putting on that t-shirt? Oh my god. Okay. So. I was gonna say something and I forgot. I got distracted. I forgot! I was gonna put a duck on it, but why are you asking about putting me on it? So confused. We haven't heard Lera's voice all year. It's the 17th of January! It's only been 3 weeks, guys. Jeez. Oh, there you go. There's Kitten. I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Am I a duck now? Is that what happened? You guys are in a jar. Ay. To be fair, I feel like at this point, when you see a duck, do you even think of anybody else but me? Because I constantly get like text messages from people like Nonsense and some other people. They see ducks and they send me pictures of them. They're like, look at these ducks I saw today. Or like if somebody sees duck memes on Instagram, they just send them to me, like duck videos. They send them to me in DMs. It's like I got duck themed gifts for my birthday and New Year. People really know me. I really am the duck girl. She became a duck after Christmas. Her was Spitfire. Yeah. My brain is not working today. That makes 2 of us. Neither is mine. I totally associate ducks with you. You know, on my birthday, I had lunch with my parents. And we went to a restaurant and I had duck. It was really delicious. It was really good. It had apples. I love duck with apples. It's like the best combination, you know? I also had duck with apples on New Year. So I guess 2 people got sacrificed this year. Who was the second person? I ate Zone on New Year. Who did I eat on my birthday, I wonder? You've never had duck in your life? It's so good. Like, I'm so guilty, but it's so good. Because then on my birthday, I had lunch with my parents, but when I went for dinner with my friend, and she was like, oh, what did you do today? And I was like, oh, I went for lunch with my parents. I had this really good duck. And she looked at me. She was like, Lera? She I was like, yeah, I guess she's not used to this whole thing where I just casually say how I eat ducks even though I like them so much. I think she's not really used to that since she doesn't watch my channel. So she was like, Lera. The disappointment was so strong. The meat of my people, yeah. Let me be sacrificed? Okay, fine. It was Boris for my birthday, I guess. Don't you think Duck Friend would be offended you're eating duck? No, Duck Friend would be happy that it wasn't him. Every time I eat duck, Duck Friend thanks God that it wasn't his turn today. He knows someday it will be his turn, but at least he's like, today I was spared. It's just how it is, I'm afraid. Hey, Osiris. That is subjective and you become what you eat? Oh my god, am I actually gonna turn into a duck? I'm a ghost and no longer have to work, so that's what it was all about. It was never about you actually wanting to be sacrificed. I see how it is. Alright, anyways. Today we are drawing. Very unusual for my channel, I know. So, there's this artist. I am a bit of a fan. Just a tiny bit. Not obsessed at all. And he makes some banger art, right? It's so banger that my stupid ass has 2 art books. So today I'm gonna try and draw in the same style. I did this sketch. This is like my 3rd sketch. When I say I did 3, I tried to do 3 sketches in his style, and I actually mean it, guys. It has been rough because I don't really draw in this kind of style, and I'm also not a painter. So I feel like it's going to be low-key a nightmare because he actually is a really good painter. I know he has like some flat shaded art, which I also really like, but I kind of want to attempt his like, not like his super painterly style, but like the one that's kind of in the middle between his flat shaded and the really like realistically painted one. Yeah, Ilya's art is so good. I'm a little bit crazy. So he works on anime now, right? He's like big in the anime industry, and sometimes I kid you not, I watched so many kind of like really mid shows because he would do really like minor art roles on them. Like he would, because he posts about it on his Instagram, right? He'd be like, oh, I did like 1 animation sequence in this anime, and I like, okay, time to go watch it. Time to go support Ilya. Let's fucking go. And like he'd be like, oh, I did this tiny thing on this movie, and I'm like, okay, time to go watch it now. I only watched Ghost in the Shell because he made the character. Yes, I watched Ghost in the Shell one as well, even though I really do not give a shit about Ghost in the Shell, but I was like, it's time to watch the Ghost in the Shell that he did art for. He also did some animation for the, like out of the recent stuff that I remember, he did animation for the Scott Pilgrim cartoon. I think he did like some opening sequences or something like that in it. I don't even remember what he did, but I watched it anyway. It's like some of his things, like, I don't even remember what he did on the movie. I just know he did it, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch that. Don't watch the live action. I had never seen the Scott Pilgrim live action, actually. Okay, so how do I do this? How do I do this? I don't know how to paint. I'm not a painter. We are drawing Lucinda Gray, by the way. She volunteered. She volunteered to be my test subject today, so let's thank Lucinda for that. Girl, and you guys say we never collab. Look at us. Oh, the Ghost in the Shell live action. I have seen the Ghost in the Shell live action. it was very like temperature room water. Like there wasn't nothing really like happened in it. But I did see it. Can't wait for the Lera Aurel collab. Evo Moon, welcome. Cute Vtuber model, thank you. I made it myself. Okay. I'm like looking at his art. I have his art station pulled up and I'm like, okay, how do I do this? I'm so scared. This is like, do I really wanna ruin my favorite artist's art like that? By the way, if anybody wants to also try this along with me, you can go ahead and do this. You can copy my drawing or you can do your own in his style. I kind of want to do more like art studies in general. It's been something that I really wanted to do since like last year, but I never really had the time to sit down and like decide on what to do. But I'm definitely gonna be attempting it more this year. Okay, so I'm gonna do kind of like a line art, but it's more like, because he has like super subtle line art on some of these, so I'm gonna try and do that. Hello, Lord Peace. How are you? Does he not have speed paints? He does have speed paints on his Instagram, and I did watch a few of them. But you see, he's such a pro at this point, because you know how like professional artists are. I kid you not, I saw one of them where he started with the hair. Like, he just started doing the line art of the hair, and then he did the face. And then, like, the rest of it, I was like, there's no way he just started with the hair without the sketch. You can't do this, Ilya. You cannot do this. Evil, honestly, like... But he does do kind of, like... It depends on the style, because he has a lot of, like, different coloring styles. But he usually does kind of like a line art sort of thing, or like a sketch, and then he kind of paints over it, so that's what I'm gonna attempt doing. Bruh, no, for real. I'm retired, so maybe I won't draw along, that's okay. I'll try to do some kind of like proper studies in the future, so that we can all have kind of like the same reference or something like that. So that people can like actually draw along, so it's like the same thing. But like, if anybody here is also obsessed with Ilya, you go ahead and just do it with me, honestly. He's also like, I gotta say, he's like a bob cut enthusiast like me. His Instagram is fucking bob cut heaven. Like... There's so many girls with bob cuts on his drawings. I have like 2 of his art books as well. It's like, it's just bob cuts in there, you guys. It's amazing. Like, he knows what's up, honestly. He understands. He gets it. I remember I got like a haircut at some point. Like, I got like a fresh haircut and my mom saw it and she was like, you look like an Ilya Kuvshinov drawing. And it's true, I did look like one of his drawings. Like, it was that exact same like bob cut. Okay. I gotta like not do it too detailed though, because like his line art is not like super detailed, because then he adds like painted details. I think I'm gonna do the thing that he does in some of these drawings, where he kind of renders the skin and the hair, but then everything else is sort of a bit more minimalistic. I don't know if you know what I mean. I'm just going off of vibes here. You think I prepared for this? No, I fucking didn't. I just like desperately tried to draw my OC in his style before stream, and it took me ages to get it right. And like, yeah, there was no preparation put into this. I'm sorry. Hello, Brian. Of course they have bob cuts. Look. I didn't even, like, I swear it's not, because, like, some people are like, oh my god, Lera, is this why you like his art, because he draws bob cuts? But, like, I swear I didn't even notice it until a while. I only just kind of picked up on that recently, and I was like, wait a second, he just draws bob cuts. That does explain a lot, to be honest, but, you know. Also, I just gotta complain real quick. I gotta complain, you guys. I looked up his name on Google Images to see some art to use as reference, and what do you think I immediately saw? Fucking AI art trained off of his style. And that made me so mad. It looked like shit, by the way. Like, the eyes were all wrong, like everything, like, it just looked really, like, really bad. It didn't even look like the kind of, like, a bit like, you know, less obvious AI art that they make these days. Thank you so much for the Duckult membership, Lucas. Welcome. AI art, are you kidding me? No, for real, like, because they actually train it off of, like, artist styles, you know? And he's a really big artist, you know? He's super mainstream. So obviously his art got like, trained into AI. It's so annoying. I was like, god damn it. God fucking, like, fucking Google Images is just AI art hell now. And Pinterest too. I feel like I jinxed it. Because I remember one time I was like, yeah, Pinterest is not that full of AI art. And then like 2 weeks later, Pinterest was full of AI art. And I was like, damn, is it on me? Is this one on me? Did I do that? Because the second I praised it and was like, yeah, there's no AI art on Pinterest. Like, literally 2 weeks later, it was suddenly full of AI art. Right? Like, Google Images is fucking full of it. It's so frustrating. Because, like, keyword-based, right? Since they make their shit with keywords. So obviously when you look up stuff, it comes up because like normal artists don't fucking keyword their art for Google search, you know? You can add AI after your minus AI after your search and it lessens? Wait, really? How does it do that? How does it know? Oh man, maybe I should do that. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess maybe it like looks for tags or something like that. I guess it doesn't work with stuff that's not properly tagged as AI, but that's actually really useful. I wish I could get rid of it on fucking Pinterest, man. Like, give me Pinterest back. Guys, we have to reclaim Pinterest. How could they do this to us? Like how I said, I'm not gonna make the line art too detailed, and then I go full line art mode. Fuck it. Whatever. I also remember when like the NFT era was happening. You know how like a lot of big artists were jumping on NFTs? I feel like I'm gonna sound like the most paranoid person ever, but I remember like frequently checking Ilya's like Twitter and stuff and being like, please Ilya, please don't wake up and choose to do NFTs. Please. Anti-AI, I think my favorite topic. Look. I'm an artist, okay? Like, what else am I supposed to talk about? At this point, it's just my life. But like, yeah, I would like go on fucking on Twitter and I'd be like, oh god, I hope he doesn't do NFTs today. I'd be like, okay, another day, Ilya didn't choose to do NFT. Maybe he did do NFTs and I missed it. I honestly don't know. Like, but if that's the case, please don't tell me, guys. If he did ever do NFTs, please do not inform me. I don't want to know. No, I don't think so. I think he's too busy. He's too busy and successful to be into NFTs, I'm pretty sure. Like, dude has art exhibitions and anime with his art style. I don't think he's into NFTs. Man, I hate this brush. But I was trying to pick brushes that looked like his stuff because none of the stuff I use for lining is very similar to how he does it, so I'm stuck with this brush. think it's okay. It's just weirdly smooth. I'm not used to lining with something so smooth. He did NFTs while you weren't looking? No! No! How could he? He was like, okay, Lera's not looking right now. I'm gonna go quickly mine some NFTs with my art. No, he wouldn't do that. He's too cool, guys. Cool people don't do NFTs. He's way too cool for that. Right clicks NFT. Yeah. NFTs are literally dead. NFT Peppa Oh no! Imagine, like, oh god, I don't want to think about this. I'm gonna see nightmares about this. I should have never brought it up. Good god. Yeah, luckily NFTs are pretty much dead, like, thank god. I feel like some people still try and make it sound like they're a thing. I mean, I constantly still see NFT profile pictures on Twitter, but I feel like that's also just because they can't let it go since they already paid money for it, so they might as well just like have it as a profile picture because it has like no other purpose whatsoever, but like, yeah. We had everything, we had nothing. Lera will buy that. Yeah, I'm gonna betray everything and I'm gonna be like, yeah, if Ilya Kuvshinov does NFTs, I'll buy it. Fuck it, whatever. You only live once, guys. And if I own his art books, why can't I also own his NFT? I'm just joking, by the way. Please don't take this out of context. I'm begging you. I meant to start NFT scam and make lots of Bitcoin. It's too late now. Mining like Minecraft. Didn't like people try to make Minecraft? Not like NFTs, but they were trying to make like crypto Minecraft servers, but Minecraft banned it. Didn't that actually happen? I'm pretty sure something like that was going on. And Minecraft like shut it down. They were like, no, you can't do crypto here, sorry. A rare Minecraft win. The thing that says about NFTs are literally computer generated. You're literally buying a picture. Yeah. Look, guys, it's okay. They're dead now, mostly. They're mostly dead now, okay? It's fine. We can relax now. I think. I don't know, honestly. You never know. You never know what they're gonna come up with next. That's the scariest thing about tech bros. You just never know what they're gonna make next that's absolutely useless to, like, the general public, you know? It's just... It's always such a surprise. You just never know what useless shit they're gonna come up with next time. We'd love to see it. We had nothing. You know, I was gonna record time-lapse for this and I don't think... Okay, I actually did record time-lapse. You see, I have this issue. I really wanna make more time-lapses of my art, but I keep forgetting to press the record time-lapse button, and then I would be like hours into a drawing and I'm like, wait, I forgot to fucking record it. So sad, but it's okay. I actually did record this one. Now let's just hope that doesn't kill my computer, because sometimes it slows down Clip Studio if the time-lapse gets too big, but this one shouldn't be too big, to be honest. Puppet Playtime locked lore behind NFTs? Okay, I haven't even heard about that. I was never really into the mascot horror games anyway, but not the lore behind NFTs? What does the how? Oh, good god. People really will come up with anything to make money. It's crazy. Skill issue. It's not a skill issue. I remember to record it. I did it. I think. I don't know. It's just that, like, I keep thinking, man, it would be nice to have some, like, videos on Instagram of the time lapse. And then I don't have the videos for the time lapse. Yeah, I really like how he draws eyes as well. I don't know if I can do it. Hopefully I can. I'm looking at a picture right now and I just... I'm like, you know how hard it is for me to not make the fucking triangular eyelash. Do you know how much I want to just do this? And be like, yeah, look at this. It's such a reflex for me at this point to make the eyelashes like that. It is really difficult not to do it. Actually, maybe I'll do the eyelashes like at the end because I feel like he does them later. Maybe once he does the painting and stuff. Okay, this brush is kind of growing on me actually. Lera, should I draw anatomically correct duck? Oh my god. Yeah, it's like people would be like, draw a duck, and I would be like, yeah, duck friend. No, draw a real duck, and I would be like, sure, I can draw a real duck. Never mind, I can't. This is what ducks look like to me now, guys. I'm sorry. Lera's eyelashes are top tier. Yeah, I don't know. The triangular eyelashes, I honestly don't even remember when I started doing it. I legit do not know when I started doing it. I just randomly, like one day I just woke up and I started drawing eyelashes this way. I have no explanation. I like some things I feel like that's pretty normal for art styles in general because they kind of develop naturally, right? As like the more you draw, the more you do stuff. So sometimes you don't even notice when you start doing things a certain way. That was for me in the past couple of years. Like, I don't know, I was looking at my art, what's it called? Like the art summary, but people do, yearly, right? I was looking at mine and I was like, when did I fucking start drawing? So you know how I draw the pupil and I do this like gigantic, like, you know, like retro anime style gigantic fucking like white light in it like this. When the fuck did I start doing that? I don't know, but one day I just did. And now whenever I draw eyes now, I just do this like huge like white half of the eye. Even though I used to not do that like just recently. I'm also just remembered that I'm recording a time lapse. And all of this is gonna be on the time lapse. I fucking hate it here. This is why. This is why I don't record time lapses. Someone's gonna watch it and I'm just gonna have this like random eye and duck scribbles on the side. Gerardo, thank you so much for the 6-month membership. I guess it's been like, it must have been like 6 months since I opened the memberships, right? Because everybody's getting 6 months. So I feel like it must have been like 6 months since I opened memberships at all. That's pretty cool. Real duck drawing will be the last duck meal you ate. The free membership button, yeah, the free membership button. I got membership as soon as it was available. Wow, so it's been 6 months since I got like monetized. That's cool. 660 more months to go. Imagine one day someone will send the membership and it's gonna be 666 months. Thank you, Nonsense, for 6 months as well. By the way, Hello, Gerardo. How are you? Had a great new year. It was okay. I don't know. I just kind of hanged out with my parents for New Year. I did go to see the Three Kings. It's been a while since I actually went like out to see the Three Kings coming. On the 6th. Is it the 6th of January? I think so. 6th or 5th. I always forget. But yeah, we went to like the beach and they walk along the beach on horses here. Like they come on a ship and then they walk down the beach on horses and then they go to, towards like the city area, I think. So yeah, that was fun. It's been ages since I've seen them, so. They were kind of late though. I can't believe the Three Kings were late to their own party. Like, we kind of stood there for a while and they should have already been there, but they weren't. And I was like, I cannot believe the Three Kings are fucking late. Not the Zona grind set. Hello, 52 leveler. Thank you for the super chat, Herdo. Still free. It's not free. Stop lying to people. Okay, eyebrows. I couldn't find any pictures. Like, does Ilya do round eyebrows for some characters? I've only seen kind of normal eyebrows. But I like to draw kind of rounded eyebrows for Lucinda, though. But I don't really see any examples on his art. I'll make them like a little bit rounded. Kind of like, I don't know, I just think she looks cute. Oh my god, he has Hatsune Miku fan art. I didn't even know that. He does a lot of fan art, actually. Like, he has fan art for some really cultured things as well. Like, first of all, he has The Last of Us fan art. Look at that! He's drawn Miku. How cute is that? I love it. That's really cute. But this one doesn't have bottom lashes at all, actually. Yeah, this one is like a mixture between he's like more rendered. Whoa, where did it go? He's more rendered and more kind of, like flat shaded style. I quite like this one. It looks similar to what I'm doing here, but I think I'm gonna render the skin like a little bit more. It's free? Yeah, it's totally free. Try pressing it. Oh, that the Three Kings like cake. I don't really like it personally. I always struggle every year to get cake for my birthday because it's always just like the Three Kings cake. My mom got me some really nice cake this year though. You know, my parents do this thing. I don't know when it started, but it's like a tradition now. They always get like a really weird balloon for my birthday. I can't even tell if it's ironic at this point or not. But whenever it's my birthday, they get one of those like really big balloons. Like, you know, like those like shaped balloons that are like for children and they like shape them as like popular things like characters or like animals and shit, right? So they do that every year. And every year I think, well, surely the balloon cannot get crazier. And then somehow the balloon gets crazier. Because this year, I kid you not, it was this like robot balloon, but it was one of those like standing balloons. Like, you know, it had like legs and it has a weight tied to it. And it was as tall as me. Okay? It was this fucking robot that just stands there. And it's as tall as me. And it kind of scared me. It low-key freaked me out because I was like, what if I go downstairs to have some water and he's just standing there? I did not do this eyebrow on the right layer. Like, it was kind of scary. It was as tall as me. It was almost, like, it was a little bit shorter than me. But it was fucking tall. It was just this robot. Why do they do this to me? And the year before they got me, I don't know if that one was ironic. I'm still not sure how ironic that one was. But it was like this game controller. It was like this game controller, and it said on it, "Epic birthday." And I was like, there's no way. There's no way they got me the fucking epic birthday balloon. Where would you even get these balloons? At the party stores. You know, it's like birthday party stores that sell shit for parties. They have like a bunch of those balloons. Reminds me of that James Bond cardboard cutout behind our schoolhouse. I had a heart attack every time thinking a random man was there. Oh no, that's also really scary. Yeah, he's like in the kitchen right now. So my mom would like video call me these days, and he would just be like behind her. Like the robot is just there behind her in the shot, and I'm like, stop. Why is he there? Can't wait for Lera to get a biblically accurate balloon for her 25th birthday. I'm telling you, the balloons just keep outdoing themselves every year. It's like, what is it gonna be next year? Place your bets, guys. What do you think the balloon is going to be next year? Okay, the liner is done. I'm talking too much. Wait, no it's not. I didn't do the other eyebrow. Viva. What are you doing? I'm talking! And I'm getting distracted from the real mission here, which is admiring Ilya's art. How could I? Even bigger robot? Yeah, we're just gonna get a fucking Gundam balloon in a year. Or it's gonna be like those Thanksgiving parade balloons soon enough. I feel like they're getting there, you know? Like, I mean, they definitely are getting bigger every year. I swear to God, they're getting bigger. Okay. Now the light art is done, I swear, I think. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. Now, the scary part. The scary part where I have to paint this, apparently. Okay. Let me think. I can do this. Okay, so I really like his work where he does like a kind of really cool, like a negative space kind of background. I don't know how to explain it, but he's really good at that kind of composition, so I want to do something like that for this. I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm not very good at explaining it. For someone who's so into art, I'm very bad at talking about art. I wish I could talk about art better. I still want to do art history streams, but I need to learn to speak first. Before I do that, I need to learn how to talk. I was watching YouTube the other day and got an ad for a British VTuber. Was it Rin Penrose? Please. It has to be. I got ads for several Brit VTubers several times in a row. How? How are you guys getting VTuber ads? And do you get them on my... Do you guys get them on my streams? Because I remember one time... you know how I go to the bathroom and I put an ad on, right? One time Minami told me that she got an ad for another VTuber, and that VTuber was like, "Hey, come and watch my stream, I'm live right now." And I'm like, I cannot believe they're stealing my viewers while I'm in the bathroom. Like, I'm on the toilet and this girl is out here poaching my viewers. It's like, hey, come and watch me instead while this loser is pissing. How could they? I thought we're supposed to support each other. I thought VTubers are supposed to be you know, helping each other out and uplifting each other, but they're out there stealing my viewers, for real, for real. You snooze, you lose. I'm never going to the bathroom on stream again, you guys. It's just not worth it. What if somebody gets a "I'm live right now, come watch me instead" ad while I'm in the bathroom? Alternate can't relate as YouTube Premium members. Yeah. I guess if you have an... I mean, ad blockers kind of work now. They have bypassed the YouTube thing, but they work kind of shitty. I have different ad blockers on my computer and on my laptop. And the one on my laptop still shows me the ad like for a second, and then it like kind of skips it immediately, but it's still there. Look how this is my character and I can never get the right shade of orange for her hair. I gotta draw Lucinda more, man. I did not do enough Lucinda art last year. It was kind of sad, I'm not even gonna lie. It made me genuinely sad. Like, I was looking at it like, look at all this Lucinda art I've done this year. None. No, there was no Lucinda art done this year. Do a puppet Lera ad and you will get lots more people. Do you think I've got the money for YouTube ads? God, how much do YouTube ads even fucking cost? I cannot imagine them being cheap. I bet YouTube ads probably like can make you go bankrupt or something if you're not careful. Hello, Mr. E. I always go subscribe to the advertised VTuber. Are you saying that you have left my stream whenever you got an ad from another VTuber being like, "Come watch me"? Are you admitting to this crime live on stream? I don't understand. What is this? I cannot believe you guys would just leave if another VTuber told you just like that. Unbelievable. Correct? Oh my god. Okay. So if I make the dress just like really black and the bow as well. And I think that I'll do the ribbon on the neck as well. Yeah, this is gonna be like such an iconic Ilya Kuvshinov art. People won't even be able to tell that it's actually not actually his art. I don't know if that's legal, but here I am. I'm gonna be like, look guys, Ilya drew my OC. There you go! This is what I was talking about. Look at this. This looks sick. He does it on some of his drawings, at least like on the older ones. When it's like blends with the background. I like it a lot. It's like one of my favorite things people do in art. I just think it looks so cool. What is that black like dot there? What is that? Where did it come from? What layer is that on? Good god. Maybe that's like not filled in actually. Maybe it's not. Oh, okay, it's just not filled in. It's actually the background. Okay, cool. It's bothering me. If you make it black and white, it could be a black metal cover. Are black metals like covers only allowed to be black and white? Is that some kind of rule? Also, I don't know if Lucinda's like vibe fits metal. I really don't know about that. I feel like Lucinda is more like of a classical music kind of girly. Or at least something like Millie. When are they gonna make an anime out of my OCs with Millie singing the opening? I'm waiting. There's totally lore to my OCs. It's real. One day One day people will see my OC lore for real, and they'll be like, wow, Lera, your OC lore is so good. Why haven't you been talking about it? Honestly, because I just made it up. I make the lore up as I go. Of course it fits metal. How? Does everything just fit metal? Okay, it does not look a lot like an Ilya drawing right now. But that's because we haven't shaded it. With some nice shading, I think it will. Please, I hope. I don't actually know. Lera goes into a stream very underprepared. What else is new? Gothic vibe? Yeah, I guess that's true. Very metal. You guys just say whatever you want on here. There you go. Okay, now I will attempt to paint it and not die. I really am not a painter. I'm not great at it, but I'll try anyway. I don't know what kind of brush I should use. Looks a bit Halloween-y. I feel like Lucinda just has like Halloween vibes because she's got like orange. Honestly, she looks like a pumpkin. I don't know why, but whenever I look at her and her hair, I'm like, yeah, she's just my little pumpkin. That's what she is. She's just a pumpkin. She's if a pumpkin was a person. Look at her. There are so many subgenres of metal. There's guaranteed to be one that fits the one and only Lucinda Gray. Okay, the real question is what brush am I supposed to use for it? I feel like maybe maybe kind of the one I did the line art with will be fine. Let's see. Maybe I kind of want to find some more art where he has like a similar lighting. Yeah, something like this. Like, you know, one of these drawings what he does, but he renders the skin. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can draw like that. I'm not a painter. I don't fucking know how to do this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I went to art school, like proper art school for a while, and you know what I did? I just skipped class. This is like really bad coming from somebody like me. Who I'm not talking about university, by the way. I'm talking about like art school that you do like after school kind of art school. I did, but like it was like serious art school. It had like classes and everything, and I legit just didn't go. Well, I went, and then the teacher would be like, "Okay, guys, you can now go on like 15-minute break, right?" And I would be gone for an hour. We had like really long sessions as well. We had really long classes. It would be like maybe for like 3 hours or something like that, with like a break in between. Because it was a serious art school. Like it was like a painting school. They weren't messing around. And I'd be like, okay, I'll be back in 15 minutes, and then I would disappear. And the worst thing is, I was a really bad influence. And I would take all the other kids with me, like all the other girls that went in the same class with me. I would be like, yeah, guys, let's just hang out for like half an hour. And, and then everybody would just be gone. And the teacher, when we would come back, she would be like, guys, you cannot leave for this long. Yeah. Maybe I should have been actually going to class, then I'd know how to paint. Bad girl, Lera. Look. I don't know. I really was not interested. Even though I like drawing, I like art. And like, I liked art school too, I enjoyed it. But for some reason, I enjoyed going on breaks and dragging everybody with me more. It was just fun to do that. I'm guilty, but also I'm not. And then I would be like, man, I wonder why the teacher doesn't like me. I remember one time, we were like out, and but because usually we would go pretty far away too. We would go to like a nearby park and hang out there. But one time me and this girl were hanging out close to the actual school. And the teacher saw us from the window, and she was like, guys, come back right now. Get back in here. Oh man. Totally ruined our vibe, but okay. Welcome back, Zone. You had marker tattoos too. Do you mean like drawing? I did draw on my like hands and all that stuff all the time, actually, yeah. I gave myself tattoos all the time, like in school, like in normal classes as well. And then I would get back from class and I would be like my arms would be covered in drawings, and Mom would be like, Lera, stop doing that. She would see my arms, she'd be like, Lera, stop drawing on your arms. Don't you have a notebook? It's like, yeah, I do have a notebook. It's also covered in drawings. Sometimes you run out of space on paper, so you go ahead and draw on everything else. Did you create a whole gang? Never took you for that type, Lera. The class skipping or the drawing on myself? I used to draw on my desk, but had to remove everything for exams. Oh, I drew on my desk at home as well. I didn't draw on school desks because they would know immediately it was me. And then I would be in trouble. But I did, I drew on my desk at home all the time. I mean, my mom would also be like, stop doing it. Actually, my desk has like really fucked up scratch marks on it. And I kind of forgot, I gave it ages ago. So basically, back when I used to do traditional art, I used to cut stuff out a lot with like a box cutter. And I would forget to put something underneath, so I would cut through the table. So I was like really fucked up, just like cutting marks all over my desk. And my friend was over just like a couple weeks ago. And she was sitting at my desk because she was studying for her exams. And she was like, Lera, what the fuck happened on your desk? She was like, Lera, what is going on here? And I had to explain it to her, and she was like, why didn't you put anything underneath? I forgot. Look. I'm not the most attentive artist. I'm an artist, but I don't really pay attention to my surroundings when I draw a lot. Hello, Sachika, welcome. Lera is a menace. Yeah, it do be like I'm normal now. I promise. Like I'm mostly normal now. You see, I just pretty much only do digital art these days, so you can't really fuck up things around you if you do digital art. That's why I switched to digital art. It's just so much easier. There's no consequences. You can do whatever. And no one will be mad at you and be like, Lera, how could you? I'm starting to think like maybe this is not the right brush for this. Maybe one of these brushes because it's like softer. Normal, I am, I swear. Like I haven't scratched the desk in ages. I think, I don't know. I kind of miss doing washi tape stuff though. I used to do washi tape. I have like a huge pile of washi tapes. I'm obsessed with them. I bought so many, but I don't really use them anymore because I don't really do traditional stuff anymore. But I used to draw with washi, like not like draw, but like I would draw, and then I would make washi tape like kind of cutouts, like textures, you know, and I would put them on the drawing, and it would look so nice. That's also why I switched to digital. It's so much easier to just add textures. You just have to copy paste it and that's it. But you know, with traditional, you gotta actually like cut out the tape, and maybe you don't even have the right texture for stuff. But here you just look up whatever. Digital art is just so much more convenient. I do want to get back into traditional, not like seriously, but I feel like it would be fun to just mix things up occasionally. But man, I just like the problem for me with traditional art after some time just became the fact that I just didn't have any space, and I also moved a lot, right? Because I moved to London, when I moved to a different place in London, and it's kind of like, it's frustrating to, because like when I'm traveling back home and stuff, I just have to take my tablet with me and that's it. But if I'm a traditional artist, I have to take all the art supplies, or I have to have 2 sets of art supplies and keep one like at home and keep one here or something. And they're so expensive too. Just too much money, man. I remember back when I was really into marker drawings. Man, I spent so much money on markers. Like actually stupid amounts of money on markers. So yeah, maybe one day when I'm finally living somewhere permanent. I'm so sad, like I keep thinking about stuff that I'm gonna do when I'm living somewhere permanent, but I'm never living anywhere permanent. It's like, when am I actually gonna finally be somewhere where I'm like, yeah, I know I'm definitely gonna be here for a long time, and I can just like buy whatever stuff I want and like finally invest into things and not worry about having to move them. Because whenever I buy stuff, I always think, yeah, but then I'm gonna have to move this. You have no idea how many times I've been stopped from like impulse purchases just because I thought, yeah, but how am I gonna move this when I'm moving houses inevitably? Yeah, I gotta find a job for that first. Man, I don't know what I'm just thinking, because like I don't know how he does it. He's so good, man. Like, I don't know how to paint like that. Maybe I'm not gonna do the shadow there. He doesn't really do shadows around the nose that much. This is more difficult than I thought. I feel like when you watch this like professional artists, it looks really kind of effortless coming from them when they do it. But in reality, there's like years and years of training and experience behind it. Like the reason why I started talking about like art school, he does actually have like an art school background as well, because like I've seen his drawings, you know, he's like very good at just like painting realistically as well. So, you know, it really shows when artists have like like a range of art that they can do. But I skipped class in art school. I also skipped class in music school. Well, not really like skipped class. I actually got kicked out once. I went to music school and they made me do like music theory. Like it was obligatory to do music theory. And I really, first of all, I really didn't understand it. I still don't understand music theory. You think there is theory in my music? No, of course not. What are you talking about? I don't know what I'm doing half of the time. I got kicked out once because I was like, I wasn't like doing anything. And the teacher was like, she got like really angry. She's like, leave the class, you just distracting the others. Okay. I really didn't want to be there anyway. You kind of did me a favor. Kicked out. What was your parents for? I also don't even remember. I kind of quit music school anyway. I hated doing it. I was not born for music school. I mostly quit it because my teacher was really bad as well. She was horrible. Like, I don't know what happened. I think she was going through something. Because she just like randomly out of nowhere became like super mean and like abusive, and I really didn't like that anymore. I would go there and I would see like the girl who's before me walk out crying. And I'd be like, yeah, it's time for me to get out of here. So I asked my mom to stop doing music classes. And then I haven't touched piano in years after that. I only recently got into piano after. Like, I only got into piano like maybe like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years later again. And I did it for a couple years, but I don't know. I think music is just... Like playing instruments is just not for me. I like making music, but I do not enjoy, like, piano lessons or anything like that. I don't know, learning instruments is just not my forte. Okay, excuse me. I fell asleep in music class once. Yeah, like it's so boring because like in Russia, I don't really know, like I haven't really encountered that in Europe. But in Russia, they take it really seriously, right? Because I went to an art school, for example, in Spain when I moved, and it was nowhere near the level that it was like in Russia. Because in Russia, they make you do like actual like classes, and you will get like a diploma by the end of it, even though it's like an after-school art school, you know? It's not that serious, but apparently it is in Russia. And it was the same for music school as well. They like make you take, like you're just taking piano lessons, right? But no, they're like, oh, you can't just take piano lessons. You have to also take music theory for some reason. And they also made me take choir, which you can imagine just how bad that was. Most mentally stable music teacher. No, for real, she was terrifying. Like, she actually scared me at some point. I don't know what got into her, because she's been my teacher for a long time, but then she just randomly became really, like, scary and abusive, and I was like, yeah. I don't know what her deal is anymore. I wanna leave. Okay, so for the eyes, he does, like, a kind of... What is that? Why is there a line there? How did that happen? Okay. So for the eyes, he does like a kind of like a gradient. Maybe like, maybe something like this. Yeah, I got a piano teacher later when I was in Spain, mostly because I started doing music GCSE, and I needed a piano teacher. They told me, they were like, you need a piano teacher, and I was like really scared. I was like, I don't know if I ever want to have a piano teacher again, but she was nice. But then my piano teacher, she betrayed me, you guys. So she taught me for a while. And I really liked her. I thought she was so cool. Like, she was like super friendly. She was young. She was really friendly. She was cool, you know. I appreciated her. And then she got married. And she was like, yeah, I'm getting married. And I'm moving away with my husband. And I was like, no, you can't leave me. My exam is like, I had an exam coming up for piano. And I was like, my exam is coming up. And you know who taught me? She was like, don't worry, I'm gonna send a substitute. And so she sent her sister to teach me instead. And her sister was basically exactly the same, but stricter. She was like basically her, but really strict. And I was like, no. Not the strict teacher. Oh my god. I never cared for music lessons in school. Isn't quite ironic, I am a musician. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I did like art classes in school, but I did not enjoy like art school that much. It's weird. Hello, Phoenix. Everyone is out to get you. I'm telling you, it's like there's some kind of has some kind of agenda against me. It's like God knows that if I was actually lucky, I would be too powerful. If I had good luck, I would be too powerful. Like, I kid you not. Oh god, you guys are gonna fucking laugh at me. So something happened this like New Year / Christmas when I was visiting my parents. So you know how when I came to this apartment, the toilet randomly broke and then the shower randomly broke? There is something going on with me in bathrooms, like for real. Because I was just taking a shower, minding my own business. In my parents' house, like last time I visited. And I'm just showering, and then my mom starts like banging on the door, like, Lera, stop! We have a leak downstairs. Stop! And I was like, what? And I had like shampoo in my hair. I was mid-shower, shampoo in my hair, and she was like, Lera, stop! We have a leak downstairs. I was like, okay. And I had to like go to a different shower in the house. But then next day I was like, hey, so is it like okay to take a shower now? And she was like, yeah, it should totally be fine. You can take a shower now. So I went to take a shower again. And again, mid-shower, I was also like covered in soap, mid-shower. My mom knocks on the door again and she's like, Lera, stop! It's coming out the sink downstairs. I'm telling you guys, the pipes were haunted or something. I don't know what was fucking happening in there, but like the pipes were going through something. Because I kid you not, my mom showed me something like she started flushing the toilet in my bathroom and I saw this gigantic bubbles. I have never seen bubbles this size. They were huge bubbles. Just started coming out of like the shower drain. And I was like, what is happening? I don't know. So yeah. I'm not allowed anywhere near bathroom. Someone asked me if I pissed off Poseidon. And honestly, I don't know, maybe? Would that explain it? Is that something that happens if you piss off Poseidon? Does he have anything to do with bathrooms? Okay, I think I'm trying to like, because he has like a blurry kind of outline effect on some of his drawings. So I tried doing that just now, and I think that actually does. It looks more like what he does on his art. God gives his strongest words, his most messed up plumbing. Well, can he stop? Please, I just want to have a normal bathroom that works. Oh, you asked that? Yeah, I forgot. I didn't remember if it was like you or Boris. So yeah, I don't know. I just get nerfed. I just get nerfed by God or something. Literally don't know what's going on anymore. At this point, I don't even question it. Like, it's whatever. Poseidon got demoted to toilet god. Honestly, yeah. Like, maybe Poseidon is just like... Maybe because, like, I don't know, people don't really believe in, like, gods like Poseidon anymore, right? Okay, that blurry outline thing I did just now... That, like, because I kept thinking, oh, it doesn't look like Ilya's art. Look, that's the Vowed, and that's with it. And magically it looks a lot like his art now. How does that work? I just did that, and it suddenly looks so much like his art. How does that happen? I'm not complaining, but I'm confused. I guess it's because he does have, like, this really blurry outline kind of thing going on. I don't know what it is. I just copy-pasted the line art, and then I blurred it. And that magically did it. That did the trick. This is officially an Ilya art now. You should write that book Lucinda is holding Lera's life's test. Not the Lera's life's test. I don't want to be given any more tests. Do you know how tired I am? Like, I'm seriously at my limit. Do you think I had a nice break? You think I had a nice vacation or something while I wasn't streaming? No. No, I did not. I took on too many commissions, even though I told myself I wouldn't. And now I am suffering the consequences because money is so much more important to me than my own mental well-being, clearly. Lera's biography will be insane. Yeah, if you write my biography, there will be just like a whole chapter titled Plumbing. And it's just gonna be like all the plumbing issues I've somehow caused. It will just be like, yeah, here's a list of all the bathrooms Lera broke by not even being in them. Because, like, how did that happen? Like, all the bathrooms that broke, I wasn't even in the bathrooms. Like, the bathroom, my bathroom in my parents' house, it hasn't been used. Because I'm the only one who uses it. So what happened? And then how my toilet broke? Again, it wasn't being used. I wasn't home, I was away at the time, and then I got back and the toilet was broken. So maybe there is like a ghost in my house or something. Maybe it is a toilet ghost or something like that, and they just mess up the plumbing every time. I don't know. It's the only explanation I can think of, honestly. Maybe it's something like I don't know. We have like this house ghost. Not like a ghost. It's kind of like a house spirit, I guess. In Russia, it's called a domovoi. So sometimes when stuff happens, but you can't really explain in the house, the Russians say, "Oh, it's just a domovoi. He's just playing." Do you think they have that, but for the toilet? You think he's just like messing with my bathrooms, just for funsies? Just like, okay, she's not looking. Time to mess up the sewer system in this house. I think you need to light another candle there. Are you secretly Poseidon, Lera? Are you a toilet god? I am not a toilet god. I am a demon. Am I a toilet demon? Who knows? Okay. It's actually starting to look like his art, guys. I think I'm getting there. I was a little bit worried. Not gonna lie, I was kind of like, that doesn't look like his art. But actually, I think I'm getting there. He sometimes does light pupils, but I don't really like it of his drawing, so I'm not gonna do it. That's how lighting. You have a little guy in your house? Yeah. It's just a little guy. I will miss the Friday stream because I'm at Disney. That's okay. You have fun. Honestly. God knows I won't. So have fun for me. God will make sure that I won't be having fun whatever I'm doing. And that's just the kind of vibe I've been getting lately, so... Will you scam people by impersonating Ilya? Yeah, I'll pretend to be him. And I'll be like, commissions are open, guys, and I'll charge 5 million. No, of course not. I would never do this to my favorite artist. Now, would I learn how to impersonate Sakimi-chan? Yes. And scam people because I don't like her. Perhaps. You left Slay the Princess? I don't know anything about Slay the Princess. Like, literally no clue. But you know what? It's YouTube. The VOD is always gonna be there. So don't worry. You can always watch it later. Do it for money. I don't know. Is Sakimi-chan like still doing whatever it is she was doing? Because like I haven't checked on her in ages. Like, because I feel like at some point people would do this thing where they would like occasionally go check on her, and every time her art is somehow worse than the last time they checked. But I don't know, I haven't seen her in ages. And maybe I even blocked her, I honestly don't remember. I haven't seen what she's doing these days, and maybe it's for the best. That's when I'm really desperate, guys. I'm not that desperate yet. But if I don't find a job soon... No, I'm just joking. I swear, I promise. I promise I won't do that. Unless I like really need money. Like really, really need money. Please explain who do you mean, like, okay, so Sakimi-chan was this artist. Well, she isn't. I don't know if she still draws. I literally have no clue. But like she used to make really cool kind of like fan art. She drew a lot of fan arts of popular characters. So she would make like Yujinkas. Just made like really cool kind of character art. You're right. It was just really cool character art. And I really loved her character art. I would always look at, wow, look at how she drew, like, I don't know, the Scooby-Doo characters or whatever. Like, but it's really good, stylized, mostly fan arts. Really good painting as well. She was a good painter too, like. But like at some point, her art just kept getting more and more and more lewd, and then it's just slowly would become worse and worse, and at some point her art was just like really inflated breasts, and like it was just insane because I mean, I don't know, I guess whatever gets you the coin. I imagine she probably makes like a ton of money off of like Patreon or something, but it just made me sad because I already liked her wholesome art, but she does not do wholesome art no more. Promising not to do it on me. Hey, furry art is crazy money. Yeah, I guess that's true. I used to do furry art, but that was like ages ago. I didn't know what furry was back then. I just did it like because like I was a kid, right? And I just like drew that kind of stuff, but I didn't know that it had a name or that it was called furry art. And then like I stopped doing it because I got more into drawing like human art. And then like years later I found out it was like a whole thing and I was like, wow, I used to be a furry and I didn't even know that. Like I somehow went through a furry phase without going through a furry phase because I didn't know what it was. It just kind of happened without me knowing. I'm not keeping you in mind. I was looking after my new orange and lemon tree. Oh wow, you got a lemon tree. That's cool. Man, I should not be trusted with plants. I killed a fucking cactus once. Like, how did that happen? Looking at Sakimi and Yeps to loot. Well, at least she's dedicated to her craft. Honestly, I almost cannot be mad at her because in this economy, honestly, go off, girly. Good for you. Like, do I wish artists didn't have to resort to this? Yeah. But also, in this economy, I understand. I get it. I feel like the shading I did on like the cheek blush doesn't really look like his style. Like, I don't know, it looks kind of off to me, but I can't quite pinpoint why, but it does. I don't know. Why is it just playing my music? Yeah, honestly, you can't fault them for wanting to make a living. Like, unfortunately, that's just what sells, you know? It do be like that. It's the same with, like, furry stuff. It's like, you know, the furries are suspiciously rich, and they're willing to pay for it. Like, I feel like there's certain communities that are, like, willing to invest money into art online. I'm actually, like, I'm very lucky that I somehow got into, like, the VTuber community because, like, 90% of my commissions these days, they come from VTubers. Like, legit, I pretty much only draw for VTubers now. Like, things like either just, like, fan art of them or art for their music videos. I do get occasional Vocaloid producer work as well, but most of the stuff I do these days is literally just VTubers, so... You know, VTubers are low-key paying my rent. I'll draw whatever fucking porn you want, just pay me. Oh, nonsense. Okay. I think, like, I'm tempted to keep shading the face, but maybe I should stop. I feel like I already shaded it so much. He also has, like, on some drawings, there's, like, this kind of glow around the skin. Not on all of them, but on some of them. I don't know how to do that. Maybe overlay. Let's see. It doesn't show up on the black background so much, though. I don't know. You don't even need to take it out of the folder. Because if I put add glow, that's gonna be too bright. So I'll figure this out. If I put it under, maybe like this. Nah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, the hair. There's also a bit of a stereotype of furries being part of the aviation and defense industry. They got that high technology money to spend. Nah, I don't think it's like anything like, oh, furries are all suspiciously rich. Like, I don't even think it's that. I just think it's like a big community, right? And it's a really diverse community as well. So there's kind of just all sorts of people in it. Like, I don't know, that's just kind of my guess. I don't actually think it's like some kind of conspiracy that all furries are rich. I'm sure there's plenty broke furries out there. But I feel like because it's such a big community of so many people in it, it's just like, you know, some of them do have money. And they spend it on more furry stuff. So it just ends up being, it just ends up going back into like the community, I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna shade the hair too much. Because first of all, I don't even know how he would shade curly hair. Not gonna lie, I don't think I've ever seen him shade this kind of hair. Again, he only draws bob cuts. Which I understand. I guess Lucinda's hair is kind of a bob cut, it's just curly. Just a fluffy bob cut. So I'll just do like really kind of basic shading on it. I think the face turned out so good. We can just shade the rest however we want and we can pass this off as an Ilya drawing. It's fine. The extra effort I put into rendering the face was worth it. Guys, if you become furries, you'll become rich, trust me. Why wasn't I rich when I was like 12 years old and didn't know what furries were then? Explain that. Why wasn't I a 12-year-old millionaire? That doesn't make any sense. Was it because I didn't know that I was a furry? Because I didn't know what it was? Why did I shade that there? Why did I paint over the hair like that? Why would I do this to myself? Man, I must have gotten too much into talking again, and then I just painted the hair there, and now I'm shading it and it's showing up. Good God, please. Ah! Okay, now I'm just messing it up. I got this, hold up. There you go. I fixed it, kind of. More or less. I'll continue being broke, thank you! Damn. Alex is a furry shamer. Can I believe this? I can imagine Lera's new model looking like today's art. Man, if Ilya Kuvshinov did a Vtuber art for somebody's, I would be so jealous. I'd be so mad. I'd be like, it should have been me. I feel like it's really hard to make painterly style VTuber models though. Unfortunately, I hate animals. Nonsense doesn't want to be a furry because then she'd have to draw animals. Okay, now I'm just shading the hair how I would do it, but honestly, it's fine. It's whatever. So, like, his hair shading, from what I've seen, it's either, like, overly detailed and, like, realistic rendered, or it's just, like, really basic. There's no in between. And I'm going with really basic for this. Because I'm tired. There you go. Yeah, I really like the style of Ilya as well. I don't know, I just vibe with it. I feel like some people like say about art like that, like, ooh, it like all looks the same or whatever, but it's like, look, he's got an iconic style that really works, you know? He's getting work in the industry. It's just like, I feel like some people don't understand how valuable it is to really land on a style that really works, and it's like everybody recognizes you for it. Like, honestly, why would you want to draw something that doesn't look anything like it ever again if you got this? And it looks good too. Like, I don't really see anything wrong with artists like sticking to a style or like subjects that they like to draw, because like whatever you enjoy drawing, honestly. And I feel like his art is very varied too. Like, he has a lot of very kind of, because like he can do more realistic rendering, but he can also do more stylized and kind of very simple style. Like, he does have variety. I don't know. People just see that he draws like mostly like girls, and he's like, ooh, he just draws the same stuff. Like, okay. Yeah, I'm a big fan of his art as well. I wonder who else I should do. I know, I'm quite enjoying this. I thought this wasn't gonna be like, it wasn't easy to copy this style, but it was quite fun as well. So I don't know. I kind of want to do another artist, but I don't really know who I should do. Maybe something like oh god, what's their name? Vtuber, right? Was that it? No, that's a Vocaloid producer. No, that's a Vocaloid producer. Hold up. Oh my god, I can't remember. I got an art book with the art, like, just for my birthday too. Oh my god, I forgot the name. There's this artist that draws really cool paintings. Oh, Mika Picasso would be a good one, actually. Yeah, their style is amazing. I forgot the name of the artist. Oh no. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. But Wataku is definitely a Vocaloid producer. I just remember it starts with a W, and my brain just immediately went for the Vocaloid producer. Oh my god. I think Mika Picasso would definitely be a good one, although, god, I don't know. I feel like hers one is going to be really difficult. It's so colorful. No. They draw really good art. Okay, I'm gonna describe it. I'm gonna describe it by drawing it. Okay, so they draw like really cool kind of like girlies in kind of like gray, monotonous tones, and they like to draw girls with like those triangular hats. And it's like got like kind of grayish, monotonous kind of tones and like cool kind of like grayish backgrounds. And then they have like colorful, like yellow glowing earrings. And it's like really cool like this. Do you understand? Do you get it? Maybe it doesn't start with a W. Yeah, I don't know. This was a really bad description, to be honest. This was not a good description. Oh my god. I got an art book with the art for my birthday. I was so excited about it. Oh my god, I can't remember. The way I just completely forgot. Oh my god. Their art gets stolen for those lo-fi playlists. Do you guys know the the lo-fi playlist that people make, and it's always their fucking art. It's always their fucking art on the cover, and it gets... Oh my god. Oh. The way I forgot. Now I'm looking up lo-fi, and all I'm finding is like... All I'm finding is fucking AI art now, and that annoys me so much. Wait, it does not start with a W. I'm just stupid. It does not start with a W, it starts with a G. It's fucking Gouves. The W one is a different one. The W1 painter is I think it's Vlop. Yeah, that's the one with W. But this one starts with a G. It's Gouves. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. Can't believe I forgot. Yeah, that's what I found like the drawing I was talking about as well. I'm gonna put it in here so that it doesn't trip on the time lapse. This one, see, it's like gray with a triangular hat, and this, and the glowing yellow earring. That's it. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, the other one with painted style of W is Vlop. They draw like painted, kind of like royal style stuff. But yeah, that's the drawing I was talking about. I got an art book with their art. I got 3 new art books for my birthday, guys. Because I just don't know when to quit. I'm obsessed with art books. It's unhealthy. I gotta stop buying them. There's no more space on the art bookshelf. That did not clip, why? You just drew. Exactly, guys. One day I'll remember artist names. One day. It hurts. Like, imagine someone like ever saw my art and then they like can't remember my name. And then like, yeah, it's like this girl. She draws those like triangular eyelashes. What's her name? It's like Lucinda White or something. It's got like this color in her name. I don't remember what color it is. Probably one day. I hope that if I'm ever a famous artist, I hope somebody does just like not remember my name like that. Lucinda White. It's like Walter White, but Lucinda White. Do you guys think this is done, or should I do more paint over? Me always looking for an excuse to do more paint over stuff. I don't know, he has like quite painterly stuff on some of his art if you look closely. So I don't know. Maybe I could make the hair a little bit more painterly. Lucinda, we have to cook. Ayo, Mr. Gray. I can't believe Lucinda's dad cooks meth. That's my OC, my new OC lore, that Lucinda's dad actually cooks meth. I'm gonna make an OC comic about it. Cook him? Yeah, just cook ducks. So good art, cheers. Gerardo, you're not actually drinking on a Wednesday night, are you? Gerardo, put that down. Put that glass down, bestie. Oh my god, I went to a bar the other day. Right, so I don't drink, right? But I went to a bar because it was like a birthday of a friend. And that bar is really cool, right? I like it. It's got like retro arcade machines. So you can play retro video games there. And it's like a really cool place. You know, it has a nice atmosphere, it has good vibes. But oh my god. First of all, they don't have any mocktails. Because I don't drink. I usually just get mocktails. They don't have mocktails. So I was like, hey, can I have a Coca-Cola? Because I was like, whatever, I'll just have a Coke. And they charged me £4 for a glass of Coke, guys. It was just a glass. It wasn't even a big one. It was £4. That's insane. And so those like arcade machines, I swear that place is just a scam. Like, I like it. I think it's a cool like bar concept, right? It's like a bar with video games. It's nice. I like it. It's, you know, it's a nice place to hang out with people. We went there a lot like after university and shit. But oh my god. So the arcade machines that they have there, they're American, right? Because they're like, you know, they probably didn't really have machines like that in England, or maybe they couldn't get their hands on them or something. So because they're American, they operate on quarters, on American quarters. So you have to get quarters from the people at the bar to play the games. And they charge you can get 4 quarters for £4, guys. Now, I don't know about math that much and currency conversion, but something is telling me 4 American quarters are not worth 4 British pounds. Like, the inflation is crazy. No, for real, like. Hello, Captain Chaos. I don't want to know if I spill the actual cocktails. Oh my god, the actual cocktails are so expensive. Like, I don't drink, but I saw the menu because they have like cocktails that are like video game themed, and they had this fucking Donkey Kong cocktail that was £10, guys. It was £10 for the fucking Donkey Kong cocktail, and one of the girl who was with me got it, and she was drinking it, and she was like, "This tastes like shit." She was like, "This is too sour. It just tastes like lemon." Fucking, it didn't even taste good. You actually prefer? No, I didn't play any games. I usually do. Like, I normally kind of feel like playing games, so I do it. But this time around, I didn't play because I've been to that bar before. But yeah, I didn't play any game. I just watched people play games. Because like the girl whose birthday it was, she was really nice. She had like a tab, and she was like, "Yeah, you can put it on my tab if you want to." But I felt bad, so I just paid for my overpriced Coca-Cola myself. I felt bad for her like spending the money on me. Like, I wasn't even drinking alcohol, you know. Like, normally, maybe if I was drinking alcohol, I'd put it on her tab. But I wasn't. I was just getting a Coke that was too expensive, so I felt bad. That is insane prices. No, because like, I'm telling you, London is wild. Fucking London, I swear to god. They're gonna charge you money for fucking anything. But that was kind of, that's not like particularly normal. Because I was at the bar with Nonsense when we went for that concert. And I remember I was like, "Yeah, I want a Coke." And she was like, "Lera, it's gonna be overpriced." But it was only £1 for the Coke. It was actually like fine. But that fucking place charges you. You know what I saw? Guys, it was coming out of a faucet. Okay, like that guy who served me the £4 Coke, he had a fucking tap that had Coke coming out of it, guys. It was a faucet with Coke. And he has it coming out of the fucking faucet, and he charges you £4 for it? Like, excuse me, that sounds like you just have like a fucking Coke fountain in there. What the hell? Why are you charging me so much for it? This economy is so fucked up. honestly, like, I feel like we failed as a society if we have faucets that give you Coca-Cola and it costs that much. Like, I don't know, man. Speaking of, like, dystopian prices, I have another funny thing to say. So my friend, she was getting a Secret Santa gift for somebody, but it was like a joke gift, right? It was just like to mess with a person. So she was like she was buying it with another friend, and she was like, let's get them a goldfish. Imagine you're getting a Secret Santa gift, and it's a goddamn goldfish. But they had like a budget of 30 euros for the gift, right? And she was like, well, how much can a goldfish cost? 10 euros? And she went to the pet store and she was like, how much is the goldfish? And the lady was like, 2.29 euros. And my friend was so upset. She was like telling me this and she was like, it's a living being, Lera. Why does it cost so little? Guys, we have failed as a society if goldfish no longer have value. Why do they charge 2.29 for an entire fucking goldfish? She was genuinely upset. Because she like expected it would be like 10 euros or something like that. Goldfish are fucking like disposable as fuck, man, if they cost so little. She was like, the food costed more. The goldfish food was more money than the goldfish, Lera. They spent like more money on like the aquarium and stuff for it than the actual goldfish. Goldfish is worth half a Coke? No, for real, like why is it? Why are they so disposable? I guess because like people buy them. I guess they're not really hard to breed. They're like an invasive species. And I guess people get them and then they die really quickly. So yeah, I guess, I don't know. I guess they're not really like that valuable as pets. I mean, my friend was literally buying it as a joke. Do you think the person who they gifted it to has the goldfish? No. They gifted it to them and they immediately didn't want it, and now somebody else's girlfriend's grandma is looking after it. But at least he's in good hands. The goldfish was named Miguel, by the way. It's okay, somebody's grandma's looking after Miguel, so Miguel is in good hands. You know he's gonna be fine when a grandma is looking after him. Hello, Spartan, how are you doing? I could buy a goldfish every day and eat it. Please do not make sushi out of a goldfish. I don't know. I don't know how goldfish would even taste. That's a strong name. How was your Christmas and New Year? It was alright. Miguel is lucky. I wish I was just like a really worthless goldfish in like some grandma's fish tank just chilling. Miguel doesn't have to pay taxes. Alright, the drawing is done. It's official. I'm never getting back the money I spent for that Coke, man. I don't know why, I just like randomly remembered about it. Now I'm just upset about the Coke prices. And the goldfish prices. Guys, when are we gonna have a fully goldfish-based economy? I think we should start measuring the value of things in goldfish. Okay, this is totally what Ilya's signature looks like, guys. Duck friend. Now you can tell this is totally not Ilya's drawing anymore because it has fucking duck friend in the corner. Alright, I think it turned out pretty good. I feel like the face doesn't look like exactly like Ilya's style. As in like the shape. I feel like the face shape is not exactly that. But I think it turned out pretty good. That's actually my first time trying to imitate his style. So that's not too bad. I did have 20 gold. I said 20 goldfish. Funds for cooking half a goldfish. Thank you, Alex. Half a goldfish. Now you guys can just donate $2.29 to me and be like, here, Lera, buy yourself a goldfish. Thank you. I have now made the money I spent on that Coke pack. Alright, I can't believe my first Lucinda art of the year. Actually, no, it's not my first Lucinda art of the year. Never mind. I do Lucinda for my birthday. But for a second, I was like, is my first Lucinda art of the year really gonna be just like not in my style? But that's okay. Actually, I drew her before. It's fine. We're okay. Okay, where's my room? There it is. Goldfish TikTok? What the fuck is a goldfish TikTok challenge? Alright, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. I will see you on Friday for Slay the Princess. I don't know how that's gonna go, but hopefully well. It got voted. I mean, it was like the most voted game. It was a pretty close vote, to be honest. Some of the games were like super close together, but Slay the Princess did win, so yeah. Full Lera's drinking. Yeah, drinking Coke. That game looks fun. We're gonna see. Is it like a visual novel? Am I gonna have to read a lot? I hate reading. I'm so bad at reading. No clue that game is about, but we'll watch. Please keep drawing us alright. I'm sorry, Spartan. Yeah, I guess it's only been like, what, 2 hours? That was pretty fast. I'll do a longer art stream next time, I promise. I'm quite tired. I'm still getting back into it. But thank you guys so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for waiting for me during my break. I'm gonna try and get back to like the highlight videos grind as well, and clips, all of that stuff. But I'm still working on my personal project as well as commissions, because who needs free time, right? I did not get as much 3D modeling as I wanted to. I got some done, but not as much as I planned. So that's great. Anyways, I will see you guys on Friday. The wait was worth it. I'm glad you think so. Bye bye everyone, I'll see you Friday. That's not the right screen! Oh wow, I still got the Christmas tree here. I need to get rid of that. That is not the right screen. Okay, bye!